everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode here on the Pichonniere Valley. It is July and it is the month of getting busy. July is the month of getting busy because we have a lot of grass to cut today. We need to make hay. We seriously need hay. Our stock is running very low. I think we're down to only 5 bales, which is quite worrying. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna focus on today, but I'm gonna start by driving to the bar and grocery store right here in the center of the village, and I'm gonna sell a bit of and I'm gonna sell some pallets of butter. As you can see, I've got on the pickup here with me. I was on my way back from the, or to, I should say, not back, to the dairy to drop our monthly load of cow milk, which is now getting ridiculously high. We are delivering, I think we can enter through here? I'm not sure, yeah. We are delivering about 3,500 liters a month now of milk, and weirdly enough, some of the cows, or some of the milk I should say, is coming from the pasture, which is very strange. Very, very, very strange. Yeah, so I've decided to start selling our stock of milk and butter. As we can see here, we have 16 pallets of milk, or should I say 32 pallets of milk, both kinds, and 7 pallets of butter left. And my reasoning is that, well, I want to have money in the bank, and you really, when you're making milk and butter, right, in real life, you wouldn't just stock it for months on end, right? You would sell it very quickly. So that's the reasoning. And so I might rent a bigger trailer or perhaps even a truck, a flatbed truck, to sell all the milk. But another thing I want to show you is if we take a look here at the event log from the red tape mod, the avoid mowing during spring scheme paid us $84,957. That's insane. And the cool thing about it, I don't know if it, I'm not sure if it was in previous versions, but if we go here to schemes, avoid mowing during spring, we can see how much it pays for every field. So this is the field with the dairy cows, field 2, 3, and 4. So these are these fields, right? The dairy cows is number 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see how many you got per field, and that's fantastic. It basically tells us that alfalfa and clover count as grass. So that's fantastic. However, field grass isn't counted for, right? So we didn't field grass is field number 7. We didn't get anything for that. I'm not sure if it's because it is not ready to mow. Oh yeah, maybe it's because it's not ready to mow. Okay. So that's a good thing. As you can see, our money is up to $131,000, which is really, really good. Means we can probably get a new field, maybe even replace the Fiat. Oh no, this needs refueling. Yeah, I don't know, very soon. We are expanding rapidly. We're almost out of wood in the sawmill, I think. Yeah, 839 liters. It just clicked. And we've got a lot of planks, long pallets to sell. Actually, we could sell these as well in this episode. Or right now, I should say, or in this month. Also, both of our fields for triticale or triticale and spring barley are ready to go. This is going to be done in the next episode. So not today. You're going to have to hold on for that. I don't have it in me today to go ahead and rent a harvester, drive it back to the farm and whatnot. We're going to focus on the grass today. But I want to show you another cool thing that has happened between the episodes. An update dropped for the companion mod for the Realistic Livestock by Kongan. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. By the way, look how cool our alfalfa field looks. How nice is that? And also the clover, look at that, all the flowers. Wow, this is so good. This is so good. I can't wait to buy more fields and plant clover and alfalfa in them. Yes, I know you need fuel. You're gonna get some fuel. Anyways, that update is quite a major one, and I had to do it very carefully and on a separate save to test it out. But the really cool thing about it, if we go in here, let me just find one of my contenders. Hang on. Okay, so yeah, this is a good example. As you can see, it's got a ring in the nose. Why? Because this is a bull. This isn't a cow. I mean, it was a bull earlier on or before the update, but now the model actually reflects it. And this is amazing. So this is a cow, as you can see. Right, it's got udders and whatnot. And let me try and find another bull. Yeah, there we go. This is another bull, right? So as you can see, no udders there. Well, it is what it is, right? It is an animal body part, I guess you could say. Anyways, but now the model reflects the actual cows, which is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's just, oh, it's just so good. The mods nowadays for FS25 are just incredible. Is this field ready to go as well? It is actually, but we're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna mow this. Actually, maybe we should. Maybe we should. I wanted to put another pasture here for the calves. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, so no mowing for this field today. Let me just refuel this and put the tanker, the milk tanker, back in its place. Let's go third person here. Also, another update that has dropped for the advanced damage system mod. Actually, that has dropped a few days ago. But seeing as I am recording the episodes in batches, I didn't have the chance to showcase it before. There we go. So basically, the two major features for me, you know, when you're playing with a keyboard, right? When you click the WASD keys, right? It's basically full on. There we go. It's basically full on throttle or brake or steering wheel, right? It's not like when you have a wheel or a controller where it's analog. It's basically digital. It's either on or off. Well, now the advanced damage system mod, I'm going to park here next to the wall. And if I click W plus T, you can see this meter right here. So I can set the maximum amount of throttle I wanted to apply. And that basically means I don't have to worry about, well, not as much, but I don't have to worry about engine stress anymore, which is incredible. It means I can just drive regularly. And I set it to 85 on pretty much all of the tractors that I was playing with since that came out. And that has worked beautifully. The next feature in this update was, let me just go ahead and stand here and look at my cows. It's so nice. There you go. Isn't that a pretty view with the clover here as well? Anyways, the next feature, or the other feature, major feature in my opinion, in that update was that now you can exclude vehicles from ADS. That means the two vehicles that we have waiting in the shop, which is the pea harvester or the green is it the green beans harvester? I'm not sure. It is the green beans. Yeah, the green beans harvester and the telehandler for the shop are not gonna have their batteries run flat, which is fantastic because that was beginning to happen. But that now is fixed. Are you a bull or a cow? You are a cow. Most of them are cows, obviously. We have had some births as well, so the calf bone is almost full now, I believe. Oh, was that a deer? It just disappeared. I think it was a deer. Anyways, we now have 25 cows in here, which is great. Do they have enough of everything? Yes, they do, which is great. They're all playing along with their friends here. How are we doing in terms of manure? Yeah, pretty good. Enough slurry as well. We need to sell the eggs at some point. That's in November. Yeah, so we've had a bit of a few births here, which is great. More cows is always great. Yeah, here are the deers. Hello. Anyway, the teenagers. Oh, we've got some big ones here. We need to move about. So the teenagers are doing great here. Let's go ahead and move those adult cows. This is the west one. The order keeps changing every time. Don't know what's that about. That is a dairy cow, and we've got another one here. And move selected to the dairy barn. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so they're doing great. They've got enough food. They've got enough... wow, they are producing a lot of manure. A lot of manure. 649 liters here. 1,160 here. It's all a bit confusing with those barns sharing. Yeah, so the manure is sharing here. Slurry 931. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna get to that when I start collecting slurry from those barns. Hopefully, when I collect it from here, it's gonna collect it from there. I'm not sure. We will see. But the big news is, you guys remember? I don't need to walk there. Actually, I can show it in here. You guys remember our sick cow? She's back with her friends, and why is that? Well, because I did some reading, and if we take a look here. So this is just a PSA for you guys if you're playing with the Realistic Livestock. If it says, if a cow has a disease of some sort, right? So this cow had mastitis a few months ago, like 8 months ago, right? And so we treated it for 1 month, and then what you get is the immune status. She should be immune for mastitis for a year, so 12 months, if I remember correctly. And so basically she's cured. It still says disease. I prefer it saying cured animals or immune animals or something like that, so I wouldn't worry too much, but she is fine. She can be with her friends and she's not gonna infect them or anything, according to the documentation of the Realistic Livestock. But yeah, after all these updates... Oh, actually, I shouldn't really start the engine before I do the visual inspection. Yep, seems like everything's okay. Let's get the Massey Ferguson warmed up. We still have that on demo, which is fantastic. We're going to be using it today quite a lot. Quite a lot. I mean, we've got it for free. Why not? If we want to buy it now, does the price drop because we've used it? Tractor demo. Action. I think it did. It used to say 90 grand, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I don't remember, is what I want to say. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. Let's go ahead and drive there. We are down to 5 bales of hay, which, not gonna lie, has me worried. So basically now you can see, when I'm driving up, it's accelerating very slowly because I have it set to 85% throttle, which is incredible. And finally relax, I don't have to stare at the stress meter too much, or all the time. And as you can see here, 5 bales. Yeah, so we need to get cracking with mowing, basically. So we're gonna be mowing the alfalfa and the clover fields. And I want to find out if they keep growing just like grass. Just like grass does. I'm not sure. We're gonna see once we're done with that. We're gonna rake it, we're gonna ted it, we're gonna make it into hay, we're gonna bale it, and then we're gonna unload all the bales, and it's gonna be a good day. So we're finally going to do some grass work. It feels like it's been, well, a year, or more than a year even. I hope this can actually run this. Yeah, 80. This has 125. Yeah, we're good. Horsepower, that is. But yeah, let's get cracking.
There's so much trouble in the world today. It's so hard to get ahead, yeah. Wishing my worries would just go away. Nothing seems to clear my weary head. I take a drink after work, maybe a smoke or two. Only leaves me wanting more. Need something real that can satisfy me. Look who just walked through the door. When I'm alone with you, everything is alright. When I can hold you close, there's nothing better than to have you by my side. I can tell by the way you're looking at me, we ain't gotta worry 'cause we're meant to be. When I'm alone with you, everything is alright. Too much distraction, too much going on. It's so hard to mention. Oh, it makes me wanna lose my phone, too much BS to mention. Try to fill my cup, I try to measure up, nothing seems to satisfy. When I'm alone with you, everything is alright. When I can hold you close, there's nothing better than to have you by my side. I can tell by the way you're looking at me, we ain't gotta worry 'cause I'm meant to be. When I'm alone with you, everything is alright. When I'm alone with you, everything is alright. When I can hold you close, nothing better than you by my side. I can see it in your eyes, ain't no surprise. Love, it comes so easy, we don't have to try. When I'm alone with you, everything's alright. When I'm alone with you, everything is alright. Oh yes it is. Yeah, it's alright.
All right, so that didn't go as smooth as I wanted it to be, or to go. I had a few issues. I don't know if you guys have noticed in the cinematic. Basically, when I started mowing, the grass or clover or alfalfa basically immediately turned into hay, which is kind of strange. I'm not sure if it's something to do with my settings, the moisture mod settings, or is it something broken with the mod, or I have anything, I don't know, defined incorrectly. So if you guys know what that issue may be, let me know. It's just it's a bit strange. Maybe it's because of the climate or something, but it is, or should I say, it has been a very cloudy day, so I expect the moisture to be quite high for it to not turn immediately into hay, which is kind of strange. The second issue is that every time that small cut grass or clover or alfalfa right after the mower, before it turned into hay, I basically had a micro stutter, right? So a sort of like a quick FPS drop for like a half a second or so, and that is really annoying. I believe it's the limit of my poor CPU. It is an old CPU. It is a 9900K, an Intel, and I may have reached the limit of what it can actually pull up or run, I guess I should say. And so if this plus the fact that maybe there's something I'm doing wrong with the moisture system, maybe I'll just turn it off. Yeah, it's an incredible mod, don't get me wrong. Do we have some runaway bales? Not yet, just one. It is an incredible mod, but I think I'm just stressing my CPU a bit too much, and so maybe I'll just turn it off. Because if we think about it for a sec, we're not selling our crops directly, right? So we're not going to be selling the triticale and the rye and winter barley or whatever, right? We're turning it into flour and bread regardless. So I'm not sure this mod is actually good for us, or it doesn't really do anything for us, is what I want to say. What is the worker done here? That's kind of strange. Okay, basically did like a half pass or something, or a part pass. Yeah, so you know, I'm not sure. It's basically only applies to us when we're heading and baling and cutting grass, right? So I might just turn it off. If those micro stutters continue to appear, then maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I need to set the climate to wet or humid, I don't know. Maybe that's gonna solve the issue for us. And then basically when I cut grass, it basically stays grass, and then I have to work with the tether and turn it into hay, and then maybe I won't have those micro stutters. I don't know. But anyways, the good thing about clover and alfalfa is that the yield is insane. As you can see, I'm not done with this field. I'd say I'm about halfway through. And we've already got 23 bales. So if we can get 2, potentially maybe 3 cuts of this per year in the regular year, because this hasn't been one, because if you guys remember, we basically plowed everything, all the fields here, and then we set aside those 3 fields of grass basically for the scheme. So maybe if we can get like 2, potentially maybe even 3 cuts, we are golden for basically forever. I mean, we're gonna have so much hay, we wouldn't have to worry about running out ever again, I want to say. Yeah, it's incredible. The yield really is very good on these 2 crops. I guess they're special crops, right, to the map. And so you'd expect it to have some sort of benefit. I can't wait to see what happens with the field grass or the meadow grass. Hello, bale. That should be insane. Also, another thing I thought of, if when I mow, it instantly turns to hay, how am I supposed to make silage? Right? Because you should be putting silage, or grass essentially, directly into the bunker to ferment. So if it's basically hay immediately, then how am I supposed to be making silage? I guess it does work because it will turn it into chaff. I haven't tried with the special alfalfa bunker or clover bunker, but yeah, that's another issue I have. It's kind of strange. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna keep chugging along in this. It's gonna take a bit of time because we do have that field over there, and it is running kind of late. It is early afternoon, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. Right, so it is 4 p.m. This is the first load of bales. We might need a bigger trailer. Yeah, I think a bigger trailer is probably the next purchase. I want to get one of those Govile, you know, the blue ones. It seems cool. Looks like the T7 is struggling just a tad bit, but that's okay. I do have some alfalfa bales here, and I think 1 bale is clover. It just rolled off to the field down below. Let's reverse into here and unload them. The final count is, I believe, 36 bales, which is great. And you might be saying, hang on, for those of you who have been watching since the beginning of the series, we got 30-something bales before we had the alfalfa and clover fields. But that was when we basically mowed field number 1, where the cows are at the moment. So basically we got more bales, or yeah, I guess I should say more bales for less fields, which just goes to show that the yield on these map-specific crops here, clover and alfalfa, is really good, and that makes me happy. But I do have like what is it, like 1 million more bales to go. Yeah, let's keep chugging along nicely. All right, so this is the second load, second out of 4th, I want to say. The New Holland... Oh, what's going on with this bale now? The small New Holland that I am in is handling everything quite well. However, I feel like it is starting to show signs of being a weak link in our fleet, I want to say. Because it is it's struggling a bit. It's doing it okay, not gonna lie, it's doing it okay, but it is struggling a bit. So thing is, we now have a good amount of income, and we will have, because we are going to sell all of the milk products more regularly. I feel like it is time to start looking at replacing this New Holland, or maybe even adding another tractor to the mix, because it is pretty cool, and we could just keep it to run the feed mixer, but I'm not sure it's worth it, you know? Just having a tractor sitting in the yard, being used, I don't know, twice or so a year, I guess I could say. Twice a year? Yeah, it should be something like that. Because we're not feeding the cows every day, right? Most of the time they're in pasture. Yeah, so I'm gonna look into that, and yeah, I'm gonna keep on stacking the bales. Right, so it is evening. The sun has started to set. Everything looks amazing, golden. Right, I like the golden colors of sunset. We ended up with 41 bales, which is fantastic. Medium fuel tank. Oh, it shows it shows the capacity of the fuel tank. So yeah, 41 bales. That translates to 63,000 liters of clover hay, 67,500 liters of alfalfa hay, and we still have 51,000 liters of regular hay, like grass hay. This field here isn't ready, right? I think I said that in the beginning of the episode. Yes, still not ready, which is a shame. I want to get it cut as well, but it's still not the time for it. I just want to end by watching the Massey Ferguson, which was the hero of the day. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Next episode is going to be harvest, right? We have to take care of the Retofel field and the winter barley field it is? Spring barley. Sorry, yeah, spring barley. The grass field at field 6 is ready. Also at field 3 is the meadow for the dairy barn. Field 6, oh, that's the small field right there. So I think I'm gonna, in between the episodes, I'm just gonna put a meadow or a meadow pasture for the teenage cows here, or maybe for the calves as well. I don't know. Do you take calves to the pasture in real life? I don't know. We're trying to play this realistically, so I'm trying to simulate it as best I can. Let's just do a visual inspection here. There we go, everything is fine. This is ready for the next day. Although I'm not sure we're going to be using it a lot tomorrow. Because it's only got like, what, 120 horsepower or something, and we need to throw quite a bit of weight. So it might be a New Holland day. This is still holding on for some reason. It hasn't disintegrated. Yeah, let's just take a quick look here at the ADS settings. The New Holland will require a service very soon, so I think right after harvest we're gonna put it in for a service. The Fiat Agri needs servicing as well. Why don't we just put it into service right now? You know, yeah, why not? Why not? We're not going to be using it next time or next episode. So might as well just chuck in a good service for it. We're going to cut the trailer or all the grain with the New Holland. So let's just do this, repair, inspection. We're just going to do a standard inspection. There we go. And then in an hour, I'm just going to tell it to start servicing the vehicle as well. Let's just turn the lights on. There we go. The single light. If this was my workshop, I would install more lights here. Just saying. What else did I want to do? I forgot. Oh yeah, I wanted to take a look at the secondhand market just to see if there's anything that we could potentially buy. We could buy a Lexion. 23 hours. We could buy a Lexion. Shall we do it? Chaff blower. Do we need a chaff blower? Back view camera. Ooh, shall we do it? Shall we do it? This is a good deal. This is a good deal. How much is it? 59% off. Ooh, I'm tempted. I am tempted. And look at that. Oh, look at that. It's just meant to be. The header is here as well, although the header is 31 hours, but the header is here as well. It is the 9 meters header. Oh, wow. This, you know, this is just meant to be. I think I'm going to pick both of these up in between the episode. We have the money, right? We have the money. I think we've got a harvester, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got a harvester. This is our baler here as well. That is an Avion 4. That's quite expensive. Avion 410. Ooh, it is a fancy looking harvester for sure. It seems more compact, right? Than the Lexion. 205 horsepower. The Lexion is 279. Yeah, we're getting that. Definitely we're getting that. I might just pick that up as well. I wanted to try it for a while now. It is good for pretty much everything. We could do silage and manure with it. Yeah, I want to try it. So we might go ahead and pick that up as well. Let me just set the clock to times half. Just so I won't lose it. And what else do we have? If we have anything at all. What is this? Oh, that's a wood chipper. Okay. Could grab this Ford for or this Zetor for to run the food mixer. This is another header. This is for an Evian 410. Oh wow! So so look at that. The Evian 410. Okay, the harvester and the header is in the sale, and the Lexion as well. Wow. Let's just take a quick trip unrealistically to the used equipment yard and see if we have anything worth looking at here as well. Wow, a lot of Massey Fergusons for some reason here today. That's a nice Valmet. 120 horsepower. Small Massey Ferguson. This is a 6S. 6S 175. Interesting. A lot of Massey Fergusons. What is this? 85 for 127 horsepower. Oh, hello. 190 horsepower. 116 though. Wow. I like this. Not sure about these things in the wheels, but I like this. What else do we have? A Lamborghini. 90 horsepower Lamborghini. Turbo. That's a nice John Deere right there. 139 horsepower. That could be a good replacement for the small New Holland. What about this harvester here? That's an Evian 410. And it costs 180. Yeah, that's a bit much. That is a bit much. That's a 6R 230. 281. Wow, it is expensive though. It is very expensive. Yeah, so pretty good. A nice selection of vehicles here today. I am a bit keen. Is this the... This is a... This is 514, sorry. Does have the screen. That's a nice tractor as well. How much do they want for it? 124, yeah. Yeah, we need more money if we want to pick up some good deals from this yard, I guess. E475. Yeah, that's a bit... that's too little horsepower for what we need. Yeah, so this Massey Ferguson is... it piques my interest. 8 hours as well. Wow, come on, man. 8 hours. 190 horsepower. One owner. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. It's got the GPS screen in it as well. Nice lights. Yeah. How do we get this? It's either this or a harvester, and I think a harvester makes more sense. Although we could pick up the harvester with the higher purchasing scheme. But yeah, let's call it off here in this dark and gloomy used machinery yard. I do want to thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode of the Pichonniere Valley, hit that like button for me. Subscribe as well if you're new and you haven't already. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to be harvesting, probably, with a brand new harvester, to us anyways. And hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.